Impact and Chill. What's up, bro? My guy, my man from the Gold Coast. I'm getting there, Aaron. I'm getting there, bro. How you feeling,
Right.
man?
I'm feeling really good, man. I'm feeling really good. We're doing all right, yo. I can't
Yo.
even do the fucking American accent, brother. I'm fucking trying. But you're nailing it. You're nailing it your end. But no, it's a I'm feeling really good. I'm not going to say same because whatever you put out there to the universe will come back. So I'm being very, very cautious and careful of what I say to myself and what I put out there. Because, bro, I think every single one of us will attest that we're here for, yes, we're here for a short term. Yes, tomorrow's not guaranteed. But I think so many of us are putting so much pressure on us to have the life that we desire. And we've got to be really, really careful about our actions and what we're putting in place. And this week or the last couple of weeks have been a real test in, the being really conscious of my actions and conscious of my words. So I'm fucking hyped. I'm actually hyped for our conversation today. We're just getting straight fucking into this. But how are you, brother? What's news with you, man?
Bro, I took on this new journey. And for those that kind of want to go, well, what is it? It's basically an opportunity that I took on, another role that allows me to really just step in front of the crowd and do the uncomfortable thing, which is train people. Where I'm very comfortable with it, I'm also uncomfortable with it. And it's just like this
Mhm.
beautiful mix that I have going on right now. So I have this new opportunity that I took on. And bro, I got to tell you, just in the last couple of weeks that this happened, my life just looks completely different. And not that anything has, from a day-to-day perspective, shifted, but the mindset shifted, the energy shifted. All of a sudden, dude, everything we talk about value, we talk about all these things starting to kind of come together now. And when I was talking to you offline, I thought to myself, one of the things that creeps in is what if. So today's topic,
Yeah,
man, what if? I want to get straight into
I
that,
think we
bro,
have to.
because
Yeah.
I know from my personal experience just in the last couple of weeks, there's a lot of what ifs. What if I don't do a good job? What if this happens? What if that happens? Why does our brain, Aaron, go negative? Why can't we say, what if this is the best thing, the best decision I ever made? Why can't we do that, bro?
Fuck, man. I honestly don't. Why do we always go back to that negative fucking story that we're telling ourselves? And look, also, congratulations on you stepping into an unknown, into something that was really fucking uncomfortable. And that was the key. The key is that you did something that you've never done, and you put your
Yes.
energy into that something that you've never done. And you
Freaking
know
me
what?
out, bro.
And look at the fucking beauty that you received at the end of it. And I think that's something we touch on all the time. We always touch on that, what if you did this? What could be the most amazing things that would happen at the end of it? What if you did this and it didn't? Where would you be? Well, in the same fucking place. So I always ask myself, I always look at, okay, well, I've got this scenario in front of me. I've got this, these actions that I need to take. Now, if I don't take the actions, there's two opportunities, there's two outcomes. It's either going to work or it's not. And if it
Mm.
doesn't work, like where am I going to be? Well, the same fucking place. You're still gonna, yeah, you're still going to earn the same amount of money. What you've been receiving up till now is going to be what you're receiving moving forward, naturally. So nothing's going to change. What if it does work? How's it going to
Mm.
change your life? Like, where are you going to be if this thing works, whatever you do? And whatever that action is, it could be money related. It could just be that you're doing a new task, you're starting a new hobby. It could just be that you're starting a gym program. All of these things. But what stops us is our limiting beliefs. What stops us is those old stories and those old memories that we have that keep us stuck. But one thing, we've said it before, it's either the bitch voice or the boss voice. It's the fucking ego. It's the ego that will come up and go, no, don't do that. You're not good enough. You're not worthy enough. You're not clever enough. You're failed. Like all of these things will come in, and that's your fucking ego. That's what keeps us stuck. I mean, would you agree? How did you feel when you did this, this new gig that you did a couple of weeks ago, which was ultra fucking successful? Um, how did you feel before? But how did you feel during? And how did you feel after it?
Okay, let me take you. before,
The
during,
journey,
after.
the journey.
The before, bro, was I was approached with it and I just said yes.
Mm,
Amazingly enough, Aaron, I put off this very confident vibe. Yes, this is for me. Yes, this is exactly what I need in my life right now. Yes to all boxes checked, not even a blink, dude. You know when it went, oh shit, is
Is after you
is
said yes.
was day one.
Yeah.
Day one, dude. Because and it wasn't because it was hard and it wasn't because it was foreign to me. Dude, everything that I'm doing, I know how to do,
Mm,
right? I understand it. I've done it for years and years and years. I'm very, very in tune with what's going on.
mm,
But
mm,
it was almost like burning a boat, dude, where you just go, this has to work. Just like Focus 20 and, you know, your program, they have to work, dude,
mm.
right? Everything has to work. So I'm not going to go. I don't want to go off here, but I'm just saying when I sat back and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm living this completely different life just in a matter of days. Dude, it goes back to I think it's Mel Robbins that says this. You're one decision away. No, that's not women. It's not Mel Robbins. It's Ed Milet. You're one decision away from an entirely different life.
Yes.
And
Yes.
dude, if I'm not living proof of that just
Wow.
in these last couple of weeks, because before this, it was just me living my life, doing my
Yeah.
thing, building a brand, getting on a podcast with my boy every week, just
Yeah.
what we do. Then all of a sudden you just throw in another wrench and you're like, oh, I forgot I said yes to that.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you a question. Because you said before, like this is stuff that you've done like all the time. This is your space, doing training, doing Zooms, doing meetings, and talking about like obviously a specialty and something that you're very good at.
Yep.
Is the feeling that you had, was it because now it's your program? Now you're putting yourself like on the line. Now you're saying that I'm not like, were you telling yourself that I'm not that much of an expert that I thought I was? Is that what was going through your head?
Dude, that's so spot on, bro, because that was it. I think any other time I would have to go through a checklist of things that I
Mm.
needed to get done in order to feel safe enough to make sure that I know how to do it. And then I have to, you know what I did,
Fuck.
Aaron, back in the day, man, was I would go to different people in my circle, in my
Yeah.
warm circle. Hey, so and so, I'm thinking about doing this. I don't know. What do you think? And then I would take their feedback. And then guess what? That would get deposited.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, somebody else would deposit some negative, and then some more positive, and then some more negative. And then, dude, pretty soon I would talk myself right out of it.
And
Nah,
so,
it's not good enough. I'm not good enough. So and so said this. Because,
yeah.
dude, that's what you do. You
Yep.
like I told you, we all go to the negative. So
Yep.
whatever negative comments were spoke to me in those times, freak out. Done.
Bro,
But dude,
bro.
I gave it no Aaron, when I tell you I gave it no thought, dude, I don't mean I just was rambunctious. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that the old John would have waited and contemplated and did sat on the sideline forever wondering if this was the right move or not. Am I good enough? That's a big one, dude. That's a big one. But because we've been on our journey for coaching for as long as we have, I was going like this. Why would I even question myself
Mm,
at this
mm,
point?
mm.
There's
That's your
always
high
room
self,
for
bro.
growth, right?
Yeah.
Yes, 1,000%. But
Mm,
why not now?
yeah. Yep. You listen to your higher self, you tuned into your higher self in that moment. There was no hesitation. Let's fucking go. And then, yeah, those negative beliefs, those negative stories keep coming through because the old you was always getting that external gratification and the external justification of, the idea that you had. And one real key thing is that we're living testament of our programs every single fucking day. And look, don't think that this is a breeze in the park for us. Like, we're challenging ourselves every single day. We're being disciplined every single day to do the things that we know we have to do because that's what we're expecting of everyone else doing these programs, which is really fucking interesting. And I love that. So obviously you went through all that negative doubt. Like where were you when the old John was always looking for that external validation? Like what was that little interim? Because naturally there was a time frame from when you said yes to the actual event. Like what was going through your head in that period?
Dude, can I tell you this?
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what the
man.
time frame was?
Tell us all.
The time frame was interview was on Thursday,
Mm,
decision was Thursday. Can you start Monday?
yeah, boy. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, you want to talk about the best possible case scenario?
Fuck yeah.
In my opinion, now's it.
Yeah.
So I literally had I had Friday to make the decision, right? Or tell them yes on that day. You know what I did, Aaron? I told him yes on Thursday.
Yeah, man.
He called me about probably 1 in the afternoon. What do you think? They're interested. Can you start Monday? Uh, do you have any reservations or any concerns? No. Yes, I can start. No reservations.
Yeah.
Do you have everything you need? Yes. Dude, even not even it's crazy, Aaron. It's so because and the reason why I'm laughing now, bro, is because I am now 2 weeks in
Mm,
and this now is where the voice is trying to get at me when I'm already here.
yeah,
The
yeah.
voice is trying to yank me like, hey, we've gone down this before. It didn't really end well for you last time. Are you sure you did? Dude, and I'm just like
All right,
this.
shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Blinders, dude. I
Yeah.
gotta stay laser focused on this. I've got to because dude, and you know what, Aaron? It's not the job. You know what it is? It's another test
Mm, mm,
that adds to, like you say, we live our programs every day. So every single day when I get up in the morning and I go to the gym, every single day I'm singing praise. Proud of you. Proud of you for doing this. You know what? Let's get this legs. Let's go heavier on the legs. My boy Aaron says, go heavier, go heavier. Don't skip leg day. You know what? Let's step it up. And so I'm constantly having these good vibes enter my body by talking to myself like somebody I love. It's
yeah.
really the way that it
Yeah.
comes down to, brother.
Yeah.
And so this is that moment for me where when I'm sitting in front of the computer and I'm being challenged or I'm being tested, no, you're worthy of this. This is all you. There's no stopping you now. You're here. You're worthy. You're valuable. And guess what? When you're done here, you have to clock out and clock right back in to Focus 20 because people need you. So, bro,
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it's I could see where that voice can derail you big time, brother. But for me now, it's just funny because now is when that voice is barely starting. I'm hearing it faintly, and it's only because of things that happened in the past that are now that
Hmm.
I'm like, oh no, we're gonna do this instead. You know what? We're gonna take more action instead. So I'm not even letting that go. Oh man, the last time this happened, something bad happened. I'm not even giving that a thought anymore, bro. It's so awesome, dude. Our programs are badass. Let me just say that.
Fucking love that. And like we always want to go back to that comfort. We always want to go back and rehash those old memories. But the one real key thing, and look, correct me if I'm wrong here, but the one real key thing is that you're always looking forward. We're always looking towards what that thing is that we want to desire, what that thing, lifestyle, whatever it is that we want to manifest into our life. And the aligned action that needs to take place in regards to how we're tracking. The one real key thing here is that the actions that you're taking, especially in that moment, because that's the higher self you coming through, is no doubt, bang, just go for it. Like an instant, yep, fucking, I'm not going to question it. Let's do it. We always want to go back, and this is a male thing. We always want to go back and try and, we've got to figure out the how. Well, okay, you've made this decision. Now, how does A, B, and C work? It's like, well, fucking just let it flow. The one real key thing, are you finding that now that you've made this decision, that all your other decisions are just flow? Like there's no hesitations, that that's flow. And when you make the decisions, how are you feeling after making the decisions? Like, where's the emotion? Is the emotion going like an oh fuck moment, or is the emotion like, yeah, this feels really good?
Dude, it's exhilarating, Aaron. Let
Yeah,
me just say that, bro, because it's one and done.
yeah,
There's no more him and Han, right? It's you're just so sure of yourself. And I think that's where I've got to. I've gotten to this place of just being sure of what I want, what feels, and I don't
mm,
want to say feelings as in from feels right, but what is going to serve me and what's not going to serve me. It's as simple as that, Aaron. Forget
Yeah.
the feeling part of it. What's going to serve me? And even we'll go a step further, bro. You know what's really dope, man, is I hear a lot of people online talk about, a lot of these podcasters, a lot of these influencers, they talk about, have you ever been behind somebody in the line ordering food and they're looking at the menu and they're not sure what they want, and oh my gosh, and what's your special for the night, and this, that, and the other, and they're hemming and hawing, bro. You get up there and you go, this is what I want. What's my number? Thank you very much. I'll go wait over here. Dude, it's as simple as that, Aaron,
Yeah,
with
it is. Yeah.
everything that you do, bro. I'm not
It,
saying that, you shouldn't do research on certain things. Yes, 100%. But at the end of the day, your research shouldn't be, hey, Aaron, should I do this? Hey, so and so, you know me for a couple years. Should I do this?
mm,
Now you're
mm,
giving it away. I
mm.
say this, man, the first decision is usually the right one.
100%.
First decision you make. So, dude,
100.
just go for it. So I can do that now, bro, because that's what's
Yeah.
helping me. And in a million years, I wouldn't have done what I did in this opportunity this quick. Honestly, I'd still probably be here 2 weeks later going,
Yeah, you would.
Aaron, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I should or not.
The
Means I haven't grown
indecisive,
yet.
yeah, indecisive, weak man. Like literally, that's what a lot of men are like these days. They're so indecisive. And it's like when you finally get to a point where you know who you are, and you finally get to a point where you back yourself and you know your worth. That's when all of a
Back
sudden,
yourself. I love that, bro.
totally are,
Back yourself, dude.
because you're making like every single one of us have decisions. Like we have decisions. The one key is what are you actually doing the action based on the decision, or are you choosing a different action? Because
Mm.
it doesn't matter how many fucking thoughts you have. Now, especially when you're looking at the menu and you're so indecisive of what you want. In your mind's already telling you what you desire. Your mind's already telling you what you feel like. You want to have a steak. Your mind's telling you want to have a steak. It's the action that you actually apply to that. You're either going to decide to have the action, you're either going to decide to have the steak, or you're not. You're going to go to another decision. We already know in our own mind that the decision's already been made because there's an energy alignment to that decision. It's either going to feel great or you're going to be fucking doubting yourself. Which one are we choosing? Every single day, every single moment, which one are you choosing? Are you choosing one that's going to scare you a little bit? Great, fucking run towards that. Because if it's going to scare you, means you're going down a unknown path. And an unknown path is actually a fucking beautiful path to go down because there's some amazing experiences there. And you also get to find out who you are. You get to learn about yourself along the way, which is not a bad thing because we're here for growth. We're here to become better. We're here to expand, and we're here to experience as much out of life as we possibly can. So the real key is you can have all these decisions in your mind all the time. It all comes down to the action. Like what action are you prepared to put in place? Are you putting action in place that you're going to back yourself on a decision that is like, oh fuck, I've never done this before, but you're going to back yourself, or you're going to stay making the same fucking decisions and stay stuck?
Mm.
You choose.
Mm-mm. That's
Right.
so good, bro. I'm sitting here just listening to you
Yeah.
because at the end of the
Ah.
day, man, I'll just say this, if you listen to a lot of women these days, especially a lot of single women,
Mm,
all
mm.
they really want is to be in their feminine self,
Yeah.
meaning they want to shut it off to where when you grab their hand, you lead them.
Mm, mm,
This
mm,
is what we're going to do today. This is what I have planned for us today.
mm,
This is what
mm,
I would love to
mm,
take you to go do right now. This is what we're
mm.
going to go do.
Dude.
And bro, when you get into that leadership mindset, that just masculine, just leadership mindset where the decision is the decision, and bro, it's not. I mean, you said it best, toxic masculinity or whatever. It's not that,
No.
but women just want that. They don't want to have to feel like they need to make a decision for you,
Correct.
dude. There's too many women doing that right now
Yep.
for the weak men. And when you're doing that and you're telling me what to do, bro, why do you think they don't want you? They could do it themselves because
Yep.
they clearly can't get an answer out of you. So I'll make that one short and simple, bro. But that's really the truth, man. Is we need to get there.
Mm.
And if anything else, not even for you know your woman or the person you're dating or anything like that, do it for you.
Yeah.
You'll feel so much better, bro. And I can only say that now because this discovery this journey that I'm going on, especially living my program every day, It's next level, dude. And that's why I can say, sit here confidently and say, it's not about, me selling you a program. It's about me going, hey, live this with me. Your life will absolutely change. I promise. So that's all I say, bro. I get so passionate about it. But at the end of the day, it's the reason why we can't make a decision is because we're too busy going, what if?
Yep. Yep. And I actually love that you brought up the whole masculinity decision thing. Because here's the thing, guys, if there's any males that are listening to this and watching on YouTube, like, I want you to ask yourself a question. If you start taking a little bit of control in your own life and actually doing and making the decisions without a second thought, how, what's your life going to look like?
Yes.
And the people around you, are they either wanting to keep you stuck because they don't like the new you? But the one key question you ask yourself, and I ask myself, and everyone should ask themselves, do you pay my bills?
Mm.
Do you pay my bills? Do you keep my roof over my head? Do you put food on the table for my family? The answer is fucking no. And it all comes back to you. So, what decisions are you making that are going to help you not only be the man that you were born to be, not only are you going to be able to allow to have a relationship that is based on trust, honesty, making each other feel safe, loved on a whole new level. You also then have kids and a family around you that can connect with you because it's like they feel safe. They have a present father, like all these things. And then when you actually look at where you're at, it's like, what do you want to be? You want to be mentally strong and you want to be physically strong. So here's the thing,
Mm.
and this is going to be a sales pitch. The sales pitch is that the Focus 20 program will help you enable to step into a mindset that gives you power and purpose. Enable you to actually be sure of who you are so you can move forward and make those decisions that you necessarily wouldn't have been able to make in the past because you understand your worth and you understand that when you were born to be a king, you were born to be a certain man. When you were born, through life, it just fucked you up along the way. And my program, the
Damn.
Awaken Warrior program, is a combination, obviously, of all the things that John and I do, but I bring in the relationship aspect as well. And my part with the relationship aspect is number one rule, the number one fucking rule when it comes to my program: stop fucking lying. Number
Mm.
one rule: stop fucking lying. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to other people because you are living a fucking lie, and that is the reason why your life looks the way that it does. And as soon as you start taking on responsibility, and as soon as you start being honest, you can start making those decisions that are going to help you push forward, expand, grow, and have a life that you desire. I'm also going to kick your ass
Bro,
when it
I,
comes
I
to
love it. I
I'm also
love
going to
that
kick
because
your ass to the weight training. So there's a mindset stuff in there, which mine and John's program from a mindset perspective, it's actually very, very similar. Hence why we connect so fucking well on these. There's also the nutrition aspect as well. So I've redesigned the program. So I've got a massive nutrition component in there. And then there's the relationship component because I think that's really important. Is that the world at the moment has become so isolated. We've become so isolated. And I think that the most important thing is connecting with your loved ones again, having those emotional deposits into your relationship. But at the same time, and this is a real big one for me and you, it's building that fucking community, building that community that everyone's there for each other, building that tribe. And it just makes us want to fucking be better people. So, guys, fucking do better, be better. And let's make this life that you have one to fucking remember.
yeah, boy, I love that, dude. That's a good way to end it. I won't even go any further than that, Aaron. Thank you, my brother. And if you guys have listened to the podcast, you've heard this man say stop fucking lying a lot. So you know what? You may want to
Mm.
just burn that one into the brain. So thank you, my brother, for all the wisdom that you bring to the table. Thank you for being my
Thank you,
partner in
man.
crime on this thing. Love you, bro. And everybody out there, just share the show. It's all we ask you to do. And bro, until next time, man.
Look forward to it, brother. Love you all. Thank you, man.
See ya.